Time for your buck. That's some good knock. Okay. Hello, people of the two, and welcome back to another review. I'm Chris.
I'm William, the real deal.
And we are here to review another movie. So, tonight's review is Trick or Treat. Not R, Trick or Treat, which is a 1980s horror film based around one bullied guy who basically lives off of heavy metal. When his favorite metal artist dies in a fire, he gets the last album of the star from Gene Simmons, or the disc jockey in this town, and he ends up bringing the guy, his favorite rocker, back to life, and all kinds of mischief and mayhem happens.
This movie alone, I will say, for anybody that watches it, be prepared to see some of the most cheesiest stuff ever. Because throughout my entire opinion throughout the whole movie was just me contradicting the movie for it being like so cheesy, which however I can understand because it's an 80s film. But literally, I've had my fair share of cheesy movies that I've watched in my years, but I will say this is the most cheesiest.
I've seen this movie since I was little. When I was little, I absolutely loved this movie. Mostly because I loved the band Kiss and Gene Simmons is in it, and that carries over. And this movie, he's right. It's cliche. It's 80s cheese. It's bad. It's kind of a bad movie when you start to realize it. But a lot of things make you like it. The music. Oh my god, the music is fantastic. And I'm not saying as in like Last Circus good or beautiful scores. I'm saying as in being a heavy metal like album. Like this shit sounds up there. Like this shit is as good as like Def Leppard, Zeppelin, shit like that. This shit, if you heard it on the radio, you wouldn't even know it was in a movie. It's that good. It sounds like something a real heavy metal artist would do. Which they did. It was by one called Fast Car or some shit. It's an Fast Edge. It's an actual band. But of course this was basically the only thing they did. And this was the only thing memorable really by them. And the album is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, the music, I mean, if you love 80s rock music, then you'll definitely love the music within this movie, without question.
Oh, yeah.
It was absolutely perfectly built for this movie alone. Yep. That's all I have to say for it.
Yeah, the music fit really well. Now, aside from the music, like I said, really cliched one-sided bullies that have no reason to bully. The estranged boy who has really no reason not to have friends other than that's how he's written. The goofy friend. It's everything you've ever seen in a movie before. But the music, the fact that two rock legends are in it, the fact that it literally oozes nothing but heavy metal cheese is amazing. If you love heavy metal and rock music, this movie is absolutely perfect for you. Perfect movie. Now, the movie itself ain't great, but the music, the artists in it, just the fact that the 80s-ness of it is perfect. Now, I will say, man, this movie could not be in any other time, period. Like, there's no way that this movie fits in anywhere today. I mean, even in the movie they're talking about rock and roll, the devil's music and shit. No one believes that anymore. We are way past that point. So, obviously, it's not for today, and a lot of people who have grown up on today's horror movies might not like it. But if you have grown up on 80s cheese, horror, rock, metal music, shit like that, you will absolutely love this movie.
Yeah. Despite of its clichéness and the cheesiness of the movie, it's still a kick-ass movie nonetheless, because it fits absolutely perfect.
Yep.
For it being an '80s movie, and for anybody that loves like say stuff like what we discussed about for this movie, or just like any movies in general, I'd highly recommend it to you.
As if I were to say this was a good movie, I can't lie, because it's not really a good movie. It's not a great movie. It's not a good movie, and I can't. The thing is, as a movie itself, it's not good. I can't give it a thumbs up and say, oh my god, this movie is amazing, or it's really good. But what I can do is say, even though it's a bad movie, it is so bad that it's great. This movie is so terrifically 80s and terrifically over-the-top rock that it is a definite thumbs up from me. Period. Not because it's a great movie, but because you will have fun. You will enjoy this. You will like it. Because you have no other choice.
Yeah, I mean, sitting down watching through the movie is just like, you can't hate it for it being so cheesy.
Yep.
It just has a fun feel to it.
Yep.
But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily consider it like a great movie,
Nope.
but I'd still recommend it for it being like a fun and interesting movie to watch. So I definitely have to give it a thumbs up and recommend anybody to at least watch it once.
The best experience you will have with this movie, get a couple beers, get a couple friends together, get on Halloween night, get a couple friends, a couple beers together, and enjoy the fuck out of this movie. Because that is when it is at its most enjoyable, is when you got friends sit beside you and rock the fuck out to some of the most kick-ass metal music ever put to film. Peace the fuck out.
Peace out.
And rock on.